the founder of Africa Hackon, my vision is to be able to actually train as many people in cybersecurity to become experts much better than me. We have seen there's a gap in the cybersecurity market worldwide, and in Africa, it's even greater than we expected. We are trying to make sure that it's easy for us to get young people, especially, to become cybersecurity experts, and also professionals who are already in to change their mindset of becoming cybersecurity experts. And that's why we're trying to make sure people get to become experts in the space and make it easy. It should be an easy avenue as well for us to be able to get into.
No, we are very excited about Kenya and Kenya's place in East Africa. My business partner, Murali Sri Naranadas, was actually in Kenya in October of last year. And that's when he first met with Dr. Bright Gameli. And we were just very struck by his passion, his enthusiasm for the cybersecurity domain. And so on this follow-up visit to Kenya, what we're really looking at is how can we help strengthen the cybersecurity ecosystem in Kenya. And Kenya is so important because I think it's really becoming a fulcrum for what East Africa can be for the continent, and we want to be where the action is. And I think the action is happening right here in Nairobi and Kenya, and we want to be a part of that journey and help build that strong bridge between Canada and Kenya.
The masterclass we hold quarterly basis is to make sure that we can tackle different topics and become a hands-on experience for everybody to be able to get into. For example, we have topics in API security, threat intelligence. We have topics in social engineering, cloud security. All of these are topics that we experience in our workplaces, in our daily lives. How can we make sure that we are safe, we are actually secure in the cyberspace, and we need people to be able to be experts in each of those. However, we're not forgetting areas such as governance, risk, and compliance. Those are areas that we need to be able to focus on as well. So the masterclass basically is to make sure we can get expertise, as many as possible expertise that we can get in the various areas, and that's the whole main of this initiative.
One of the main things about USIU is that we always try our best to partner with the industry. And as a School of Science and Technology, so one of our key things that we bring to our students is that we bring them industrial experts. And Africa Hackon is actually bring some of the leading experts in the cybersecurity space. And we are delighted to host this event at USI Africa. And even last time, we had it for 2013. It was a great event, and we are very happy, delighted about it.
So I've been talking to Bright a lot about this in the past couple of days, and we've been talking to each other for a couple of weeks now. In terms of outcomes, look, we're not here to necessarily come and impose a Canadian way of looking at the domain in Kenya. I think people like Bright have ideas in terms of where they see the domain going in Africa, and we just want to help support it. So coming out of this masterclass, my hope is that we give an impression, or we leave an impression with the attendees that we are here to support their journey in cybersecurity. We want to bring information about the kinds of job opportunities that exist, not just in Kenya, but in East Africa and in Northern America, like in Canada, for cybersecurity professionals. And to also give young people in Kenya an idea that they can sit in Nairobi, they can sit in Mombasa, and they can do anything that they want in the world. And so to the extent that we can help build that kind of knowledge and awareness and understanding and really empower young people to think about a career in cybersecurity, that's what we really want ultimately as the outcome.
The cyber threat landscape is expanding with the introduction of AI technology, the introduction of machine learning algorithms. Cyber criminals are not sleeping. Cyber criminals are developing new tactics, techniques, and procedures to be able to actually compromise a lot of systems. So we want to make sure that we can actually also develop ways to be able to combat those threats. And the threats, as you can see right now, almost every single day, we're getting news about somebody being compromised, a government being hacked, ransomware actors that are not stopping, are not sleeping. We need to make sure that the masterclass that we're holding equip people to be able to fight some of these threats that we're seeing every day and keep the threat landscape as low as possible.
Right. The future with the USA in Africa Hackon is bright, because this is a beginning point. I think this is though the Africa Hackon is 10 years old, I'm sure USAU Africa will be one of the great partners with this initiative. And the future of it is bright, because the skills gap for cybersecurity is very high. And as a university, we work so hard to bring out graduates who are qualified and have the right skills. And having Africa Hackon at USIU, it gives us some of the emerging trends in cybersecurity, and our students and other professionals are able to engage with the industry experts so they can be able to close the gap in the cybersecurity space.
The message to the youth when it comes to becoming good at what you do is the fact that anybody can learn cybersecurity. It's not difficult, and you don't have to be a guru or an expert in all sectors of cybersecurity. I try to learn anything, something different every day. I thought I'd be a technical person forever, but no. Here I am trying to be an advisory personnel, a thought leader in the space, and that requires me to be able to keep on learning all continuously. And anybody, there are too many materials out there for you to be able to get the basics of cybersecurity and learn, and that's what we're trying to do. How can we empower the youth, especially, to become experts in cybersecurity? How can we empower people to know that you can actually collaborate and become experts in this space? Is by doing this, by holding such initiatives quite often and quarterly. I think with that, we should be able to actually achieve our goal.